with the San Francisco 49ers. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards.
No, I don't got the cell clock on. Nigga, it's off. It still take up 10 seconds anyway. I'm gonna kick this nigga ass.
Told us he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Here we go, here we go. 21.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. On second down now, it's Coleman looking for a seam but finding none. They get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Here we go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, we got tight end. Watch tight end. Key to tight end.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
That type of defense today, man.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease. So they
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
I got you. 21. Here we go.
On third and long, it's Garoppolo.
What the?
Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 42.
Here we go.
So from Cowboy territory,
I was
here's
right
first
there.
and 10 at the 42-yard line. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 23.
Brandon, unless my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, it's the second time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
Throwing on second and 8. Garoppolo. This one complete to Coleman. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it third down. How about this opening drive? Play number 12 now. This is third down. To throw is Garoppolo. Gets this one to use check. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal.
Yeah, I know.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
21. Hey, gun. 13.
Garoppolo again. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Michael Bennett, the former Texas A&M Aggie, dropping the hammer. This is third and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington. On third down, here's Coleman. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a decent gain on the ground. Call it 6, but it still leaves them with a ways to go on fourth and goal.
Hey, gun. 2.
Garoppolo going to go on fourth down. And that is going to be incomplete. They had the play call on fourth and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game.
Check. Watch the
Kill.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Let's see.
On second down, it's Elliott. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. On third down, Elliott. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
57. Mike, 57.
Prescott on first down. Completes it to Austin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Gun.
Here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Now Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Nah, it's an excuse. Man, get out of here, man. Man, whatever, man. I like when the rabbit got the gun.
Prescott going to come up first and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Here's Elliott. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. On second down, Elliott. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Prescott to throw it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
On second down now, it's Elliott, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be 11. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys.
I can tell you was on it.
A 9-yard touchdown there as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Forbath, the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
In this game?
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run
Who
back
could throw
here.
a ball
This will be a
100 yards?
touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I bet you can't throw it 50, nigga.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Mike Bennett in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our under pressure again, and down he goes again. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Touchdown.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Now Prescott. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all.
And
you know what else you do?
You jump for the
you
ball.
make your defense mad.
They
got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Prescott from the gun. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. D Ford gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Catch the ball out the neck, kid.
And this one is right down the middle. And the lead moves to 10-zip. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
I'm playing the same goddamn defense, and this guy can't adjust.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember,
game ain't
it's
even
all
over. You
about
want
the
to quit
ball.
already?
And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
See you, Kay.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Looking for Austin, intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Okay, I'll say by as many times I want.
Confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
I got you. 12, fellas, here we go.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. There's Garoppolo to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
This nigga is cheats, man. Yeah, I got to run out.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. That's fielded in the end zone.
Yeah, nah, I ain't talking to you.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
This nigga useless as ass. You going down the Summer Jam screen, kid.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott eluding the pressure right.
Oh, my God, man.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams.
Yeah,
and there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3-and-out. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
I think you have to chalk that one up for the defense there. Someone right on the spot. Excellent coverage. Didn't leave him enough room to come down inbounds, even though he did catch the football.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
He gave him a shot out, bro.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
He's going to get this to Austin, complete. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Dak and the offense still out there. They're going to go for it.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. Elliott on 1st down, going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at their 48-yard line.
56. Hey, kill. 47.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in. This defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
56. Mike, 54. Go to 54. Line.
Prescott. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Nick Bosa in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Here we go.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
User pick.
Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creep.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Got 4. Check.
10th carry now for Elliott. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
Watch that see if he gets.
To throw is Prescott. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
Safety blitz.
A first down carry by Elliott.
Oh,
And he'll
yo,
lose
this game
yardage
is
here
crazy,
back at
bro.
the 41. That's going to go as a loss of
No,
one
I'm
on
talking. I'm
first
trying
down.
to cut up. They're making me run too. Come on, man.
Again, it's Elliott.
Get up, little guy.
They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
Little guy, man.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of
big
blitzing
dog, man.
often alters the normal
Get out of here,
spacing and
little
run
guy.
fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
I'm coming for you. You mine. Hey, kill. 47.
Hey,
26.
Prescott now from the 50. Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30
Oh man,
yards.
this shit is walking apart, man. Should I?
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA
Man,
Sports.
subprime, man.
There you go.
54 Mike.
Rush in. Go. Get out there. 26.
They'll run on first down. Elliott.
Look at this
And
shit,
they
bro.
get to
I'm
him
trying to
quickly
go.
here as he stopped right around the 13. The tackle there by Richard Sherman. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Shit.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first.
What's gonna be different?
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout.
What's gonna be
defensively.
different?
It's just their first. They'll
What?
be down to
Oh,
2
pass
remaining as we
interferences
step
and stuff like
aside
that?
here in the 4th
What's
quarter.
gonna be different?
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Check. Cross.
No, you got a lot of excuses, man.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Here's Prescott,
You know that,
and he
man.
rifles one incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think
What's
that in
different
most
now
places
and
on the
what's
field,
gonna be different?
if you have that much time
I
to
don't
throw
get
the
it.
ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line,
Alright, you beat me, then what? Alright, so if you're gonna beat me by 50, you
there's
want
not
bet?
any extra
Want
field,
bet 50?
so it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Huh?
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to
No,
get this
you wanna
drive
bet 50
underway.
bucks.
And
That's
let's
gonna
face
beat
it,
me.
this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit
You
better
serious?
about
I'm beating
yourself
by 50?
as you move on to the next one.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on
How
the
was that
football
pass
there, and it's
interference?
2nd
Where?
down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Where was pass
Another throw
interference?
on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since.
Just face it, you ass, man.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo, and that will be incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership.
Yeah,
Still
5 minutes
competing,
left
still
inside.
fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Flushed out right. And this is going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And Dallas, they'll take over in
Garoppolo,
terrific
man.
field position.
Well, he ain't do it right there.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. It's a 6-yard pickup,
Steady
and it gets him to
scoping.
2nd and
Up
4.
in nigga nose, I say slap.
They go to Elliott again. And an alley to run. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Steady scoping. Up in nigga nose, I say
Now
slap.
2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
Niggas bones. This is gonna be different, man.
50 seconds. Here we go, 47.
Like what?
Prescott now. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody
You
would
know,
like someone else.
competitive is better than
See as you lean back in your chair
simulation.
and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it though.
Yeah, I don't think
So
you just
playing
said, well, my
online, the
kicker's
ratings
trying to
don't.
miss
The ratings is better online than simulation. What do you mean? The ratings get adjusted every week
49er
around here.
offense
What
set
are
to
you
get
talking
this
about?
drive underway. And this offense last
Hey,
time
you
turned it
ass,
over
man.
when
Just
4
face it, man.
didn't get it. They're lucky, though.
Look at
There's
that
no
shit.
points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
What's bullshit?
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't
Ass,
they?
man.
They had their backs on that last
face it.
series, and because they did so,
Yeah, I know.
that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe
Yeah,
go for it
exactly.
again in a similar
I was
situation.
going to say maybe makes that
shut your
offense
boy
feel good
down,
when you know
nigga.
you've got a defense making stands like that.
Niggas is
Yeah, that'll
ass.
loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the
It ain't
next
the
time you
team,
have
this
the ball.
is you.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8. Garoppolo now. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jeff
I ain't
Heath.
playing you, man. I ain't playing you,
The
man.
interception woes, they
It's a
just
waste of
continue
time,
to
man.
mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be
a
thinking,
waste
is
of
it something
time, man.
between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers
Waste
up
of
there a little
time,
bit.
man.
But as you and I both
Niggas
know, it's not
brains.
always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Look,
Elliott.
why he ain't pick up the
second
block?
down play, not
Why he
much
ain't pick
better
up the
than the
block?
first. Just a gain of 1 there.
He just
That
run
gives
right
him
past
98
him.
yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now. And
He
here's the
said
thing.
what?
Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive
You
line
ain't gonna
wants
beat
for
me
him
on
and for
simulation.
themselves.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And down inside the 15,
having my
shy
way
of
out
the
there,
10. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas 1st down.
There are so many things to watch
That's
for
not
when
even
you play
Jason Witten.
defense.
That's
And
not even
reading your
Jason Witten.
keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big
Everybody
guy,
on
didn't it?
Able to dump it over the
everybody on
top
the
to
Patriots
him.
is just the best.
This will
right?
be a 2-yard loss on the
Best,
play.
right?
And that'll make it 2nd and 12. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Elliott. And they get to him quickly
Look, the
here
best
as he
fucking
stops
center
right
in the
around
game,
the
he
13.
can't even get a
1
block.
yard officially on the
Come on, man.
pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Steady scoping, wipe a nigga nose, I say slide.
Everybody, slide in. Check Mike 50. Mike 54. Don't let him breathe. 26.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And this is caught. It's
Got
Cooper.
100-some
And
yards.
he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
My boy got
They're able to
100-some
convert on
yards. That's
3rd down, and
bothering him
that
up.
sets up a 1st and goal.
One thing you're hoping for
I'm
when you
good
run
at it.
drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good load of steam.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
So here now is Prescott as his guys will go for the two-point conversion.
I should put you on Facebook.
Here's Prescott. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
I played the same defense all game.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
21 with 5
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And Sanders has got it complete. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth.
Here we go.
Y'all be back.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, up a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
You.